Hi everyone, welcome to Dracut Access Television's coverage of the Dracut Memorial Day Parade. I'm Noelle Kalbline and I'm here with...
Victor Garofalo, the Assistant Town Manager.
I am the Acting Director at the Senior Center and I do social services. Thank you for being here with us today.
We'd like to thank our members of the DPW department for all their assistance with closing the roads, the police and fire. We also like to thank Noelle, who actually was the instrumental person putting on this event, as well as Jerome Thomas, our veterans agent, Dan Croce from the Sportsman Club, and all the members of the Sportsman Club. We also like to thank Sandy Catalano for shuttling people back and forth from the high school to the area of staging.
So here we are. We see a couple of the police in town here on the motorcycles. They were helping shut down the traffic this morning to make sure that the streets were clear so that everything is safe and ready to go.
We have our Lowell Police Department here assisting us today with the parade. We want to thank them for all their help. The parade's a big event. It takes a lot of people, a lot of effort on all parties, and they should be all commended for all their help and work in putting this on today on this special day. We also want to think of our veterans who on this day we honor, for all those veterans who have fallen, and pay tribute to the service in our country.
Yes, and we'll get to see a lot of those veterans from town today. Later in the parade, they get to be on a special float, as they should be. We would just, again, like to thank them for their service. But coming up, we are going to have the start of the parade here. A lot of people lining the streets. I was at the staging area where everybody was lining up, and when I was driving over down towards the high school at the finish, I saw the streets lined with people and a lot of patriotic spirit going on to thank our veterans, our men and women who have served.
Concluding the parade, there will be a ceremony at the high school honoring our fallen veterans and our veterans at large. Again, thanking them for all their service to our country.
Yep, we have everybody's coming now. I just little filler here, patriotic pants that I have going on here, little stars and stripes, and Victor's got it on his shirt.
I get my shirt.
I forgot I was sitting down, so I had to make sure that you guys could see them at home. So that first vehicle that you're going to see coming up this morning is actually a brand new vehicle to the town. We're debuting our breast cancer awareness vehicle. You can see the pink on it honoring breast cancer.
Driving that vehicle is our two officers, Jake Maladano and Mike Williams. The Dracut Police Department is made up of 43 professional police officers, 6 non-uniform staff who provide police and administrative services for the town. This year, we just recently had some new graduates who have joined the force. We had 4 new police officers. We welcomed to the force. They went through their training, and now they have, full force police officers, and we welcome them.
Yes, and we thank you for your service to the town of Dracut. It's a really nice vehicle. Coming up, we have the New Hampshire Pipes and Drums. This is a Scottish pipe and drum band that's marching in individual clan tartan kilts. The band members play everything from bagpipes to snare and tenor drums and bass drums. So you can see them here coming up in their kilts. The bagpipes, all the drums, marching in uniform here. There you go. Take a minute to really listen to how beautiful that sounds. awesome.
Coming up now is our Dracut antique fire truck. This is owned by the Dracut Fire Department. And following them is also the Dracut Color Guard.
Yep, you can see them holding the flags here. And then right behind that, we have a lot of our fire department who's actually marching today. There's 43 full-time firefighters, which includes a chief of department and 2 deputy chiefs. The chief of the department is Rich Patterson. And they do have a fire prevention office managed by Deputy Chief Tom Mackey and a training division managed by Deputy Chief Alex Vulgares. They look nice in those uniforms.
Yeah. And again, the fire department welcomed some new firefighters this past year too, and we want to welcome them to the force. And you know, they're always there for the call of duty when there's, you know, an emergency within the town.
Yes, one of our favorite events at the Senior Center. We actually do an ice cream social with the fire department in August, where we have the many of the firefighters will actually serve ice cream to the seniors. It's really nice.
So coming behind them is our Grand Marshal Jeep. This vehicle is escorted by today by Jerry Mercier in his 1954 U.S. Marines Corps radio Jeep. This Jeep is a memorial to all the Dracut Marines.
So good. And then our Grand Marshal today is Ron Roy. He served in the United States Marine Corps from 1970 to 1972 as a Lance Corporal during the Vietnam era. He went to boot camp at the Marine Corps Recruit Depot in Parris Island, South Carolina. After completing Marine Corps training, he was stationed at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, and later at Camp Pendleton, California, within the 1st Marine Division, 1st Battalion as a heavy equipment operator. Ron is a current member of the Marine Corps League, Leo T. Fortier Detachment 130 out of Lowell, serving as the Sergeant of Arms. And he is a member of the Dracut American Legion 315 since 1992.
And behind that is the National Guard, Color Guard. The National Guard dates back to 1636. Following them are our selectmen and our town manager, Ann Vandal, our town manager, and our chair, Allison Janest, clerk, Jennifer Kopunski, our member, Heather Santiago Hutchins. And Jennifer Long has her 2 daughters with her today, and we welcome them. They serve our town well, and appreciate all the service they dedicate to the town of Dracut.
Yes, and apologies. Sometimes things at the parade take off out of order, so we may be announcing things out of order as we see them. I know our school committee was supposed to be here, Rebecca Duda and Renee Young, so if we missed them, I apologize. But coming up next, we have the Uncle Sam Jazz Band. They have a great patriotic look going on, and they perform New Orleans jazz. Here we go.
Coming up behind them is the Dracut Veteran Tribute Motorcycle. This trike is owned by David and Allison Tribute of Dracut, Mass. David has spent 6 years hand building this trike to honor veterans, firefighters, police officers, and first responders.
Yes, and just a little out of order here, we have our Lions Club coming up. The Dracut Lions Club is celebrating their 50th year anniversary. Yes. They support many town activities and fundraise for eye research.
Following them is Toppin Towing and Recovery. Toppin Towing and Recovery family is owned and operated a primary AAA provider in town, offering light-duty towing and recovery. Battery tested and replacement service is in the comfort of your driveway, as well as tire changing, lockout service, and fuel delivery.
Yes, and with them riding on the float today, you're going to see members from our American Legion and a lot of other Dracut veterans. We have town veterans who have proudly served our country. Also on the float, the American Legion, which is a veterans organization providing financial, social, and emotional support to members of the United States Armed Forces, veterans, and their dependents. Any veteran interested in joining either or both, you can contact Dick Ducharme. Go ahead, give a wave to all the veterans and the members of the American Legion. Hey everyone. And then right behind there we have the Vietnam banner. Those lost in Vietnam. This banner lists the names of Dracut residents who lost their lives in the Vietnam War. It was provided by Jerry Mercier and the Marine Corps League. Thank you to Scouts from Troop 80 for holding the banner.
And as Toppin drives by with these very gorgeous antique vehicles displayed here today.
Okay. Look at this. Nice. These vehicles are beautiful. Thank you to Tupin for providing these vehicles and for carrying our veterans and the members from the American Legion on the float today. What an honor. Again, sometimes we have a few things out of order here, but we're gonna recover.
We're coming through here. So following them are 2 DPW dump trucks from our Department of Public Works. The Department of Public Works performs numerous functions to support the upkeeping of town public grounds and public ways. This includes park maintenance, paving, and of course plowing and sanding, just to name a few. We want to take a moment to thank all our DPW workers today for today's parade route. The DPW cleans the streets, hangs the flags in preparation of the parade. Thank you to our DPW workers.
Nice work. Coming up after that, we have Double or Nothing jugglers, and they are jugglers from Maine. Collectively together, they have been juggling for 35 years. Pretty cool. What a skill. I do not possess that skill myself.
Those things would be on the ground for me.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Right, hit me on the top of the head.
I don't have the coordination
it's quite
to do that.
It's quite a skill. It really is. There you go.
Look at that.
Maybe we should send Victor out there to start juggling with them.
I could do all 6. Yeah, right.
I dare you to do all 6.
Look at this. This is amazing.
Wow, they're throwing them at each other now. Oh, my God. Nice
I think that was part of the performance.
Yeah.
Following them is our Dracut High School Band. The Dracut High School Marching Band performs at many community events, both in and around the Dracut area. Football games, parades, competitions, and more. Let's take a minute to listen to our Dracut Band.
Pretty cool. I was in the marching band, so I have the chills just watching them go by. I miss those days. Nice work, guys.
Nice job.
Coming up after that, we have Dracut Girls Softball. We got quite a crew coming up here. The Dracut Girls Softball Association is an organized youth sport that includes girls from our community from ages 5 to 17. All coaches and board members are volunteers that give their time to facilitate a safe, positive learning environment in which the young ladies of Dracut can learn about and participate in fast-pitch softball while enhancing their self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-discipline.
You know, it brings me back to my daughter who just graduated this weekend from UMass Amherst. Crazy, but she used to play softball.
Me too. I loved softball. It's, you know, what a great organization, and these girls are crushing it, showing their support. Even the little ones. Hi, everyone. There you go. Start them young. Sports are so important.
Yes, they are. Following them is the New Liberty Jazz Band. The New Liberty Jazz Band has been performing for over 35 years on its antique fire truck. It performs in over 15 parades each year. Let's take a moment to listen to the Liberty Jazz Band as they pass the area.
Wow, really cool. That is a cool looking fire truck, huh?
Yep.
Really nice. And after that, we have the Dracut Youth Lacrosse Association. Dracut Youth Lacrosse is an organization dedicated to teaching the sport of lacrosse in a positive, safe, and fun environment for boys and girls in Dracut in the 8th grade and under. Marching today are boys from our U9 and U11 teams. Pretty cool sport. It's one of those sports that they never used to teach when I was growing up. They didn't have it for younger kids, so it's great to see them teaching them younger the sport of lacrosse.
Actually, I'd like to give a shout out. We have Renee Young, who is also passing us now. She is a member of the school committee. She is actually passing us at this moment. Thank you, Renee, for all her support and efforts and dedication to the school committee. Following them is our Dracut Soccer Association. Dracut Soccer is a non-profit made up of exclusively of volunteers with no full-time staff. With over 650 children playing in spring and fall, they are one of the largest independent sports organizations in the town. Everyone who has a child playing in Dracut Soccer is considered a member.
Wow, good group coming up. What a crew. Wow, big crew. Big crew for Dracut Soccer. Following them, we have Dracut Pop Warner. Dracut Pop Warner Football and Cheer is a nonprofit organization that provides youth football and cheer programs for participants who live in Dracut. Dracut Pop Warner's goal is to create an opportunity for our youth to reap the benefit of participation in team sports while maintaining a safe, structured, and supportive environment. They provide high-quality athletic training while emphasizing strong work ethic in the classroom and on the playing field.
Coming up behind them is John Dock Credit Union. It is the third oldest credit union in the United States. Founded in the Acre selection of Low in 1912, they have 2 branches in Dracut on Bridge Street and Lakeview Ave. We will be handing out flyers, balls, and bags along the route and to say hi to our many friends and neighbors. Thank you, John Dock, for all your support in town.
And then coming up following that is the Arbors at Dracut. The Arbors at Dracut is a third-generation family-owned assisted living community offering assisted living and memory care. In our home-like setting, residents enjoy dining on local culinary favorites, participating in engaging social opportunities, and quality personal care daily. At the Arbors, residents enjoy their independence in a supportive environment with the peace of mind that comes with knowing that 24/7 care is always available.
Coming up behind them is the Guiding Light Dance Academy. Guiding Light Dance Academy is a small, family-oriented dance studio located at 1379 Bridge Street. Owned and directed by Jennifer Fontaine, Guiding Light strives to create a joyful learning experience, as well as provide an excellent technical background. The talented staff of Guiding Light Dance Academy teaches boys and girls ages 2 through adults. Let's take a moment here to watch them as they perform. Wow, amazing. Nice job, girls.
Is that All right, so coming up, we have a couple members from Dracut Baseball. The Dracut Baseball Association provides a fun, safe, and rewarding experience for players to learn the game and simply have fun while doing so. There are currently 350 players in the Dracut Baseball program, and it has been a staple in our communities for many decades. We will also have some of those Dracut Baseball players coming up on another vehicle coming up later in the parade. So there'll be a lot of support from Dracut Baseball along the parade route today. This is Shaw Farm. Shaw Farm has a tractor in the parade this year. They have been producing exceptional products to families in the Merrimack Valley for over 100 years. There you go. Look at that tractor.
Coming behind Shaw's Farm is the Church Christ United. The Christ Church United of Dracut has been worshiping God and serving the community since 1711. This congregation is part of the United Church of Christ, a Protestant denomination of the worldwide Christian family, serving every Sunday at 10 a.m. with live stream on Facebook.
Coming up behind them is the Republican Town Committee. The Dracut Republican Town Committee promotes Republican values, encourages participation in government, and supports local, state, and national candidates. Current members of the Dracut Republican Town Committee include veterans of the Air Force, Army, and Navy. Members are elected on the presidential primary ballot every 4 years.
Coming up behind them is the Hot Tamale Brass Band. New Orleans-style marching band plays New Orleans jazz, Dixieland, and second-line brass band music. This Hot Tamale Brass Band has performed in over 1,700 times at Fenway Park since 1999. Let's take a moment and listen.
Coming up, we have a lot of people coming up with the Cub Scout Pack 80 is the first of the bunch to come through. It is a family pack accepting boys and girls from kindergarten through grade 5. Cub Scouts teaches life skills and strong moral character through fun and rewarding experiences.
Following behind them is Troop number 25. Troop 25 has been serving youth and community for over 70 years. If you're at least 10 years old or in the 5th grade and like to hike, fish, camp, and challenge yourself, please contact us at info@troop-21.org. You'll learn while we're having fun.
There you go. We'll let them walk through. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a second. Pretty cool. Coming up behind them, we have the Venturing Crew 308. Venturing Crew 308 is Dracut is a youth-led 14 to 21-year-old co-ed group. We specialize in high adventure and shooting sports. Please reach out If you or your teen are interested, the time commitment is low. There is one meeting a month and one activity a month. Help get those teens active, connected, and learning leadership skills. There you go. It's nice that they all have the trailers with the promoting them. That's nice.
Brings back memories.
Were you a Boy Scout?
I am.
I was a Girl Scout.
You can see on the side of the trailer, there's some nice pictures of the activities that the troop performs. Coming up behind them is the Cub Scout Pack 8. Cub Scout Pack 8 is an active, fun Cub Scout pack chartered by the Centralville Sports Club. Each year, our scouts enjoy hiking, overnight camping trips, racing, Pinewood Derby cars, collecting food for the hungry, decorating veterans' graves, marching in parades, and doing much, much more. We welcome our Troop Pack number 8 from Dracut.
They are so adorable. Yes, we have quite a few of the packs coming through today. Troops, packs, everything. Really nice.
It's great to see the parents, all parents, volunteers. We appreciate all their help in support of our troops and our Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts.
Great crew. And then after that, we have another Boy Scout troop in town, Boy Scout Troop 80. That's a lovely Dracut flag that they have.
It is.
That they're holding.
And they're holding the flag of Dracut. They're holding the flag of the United States, the Massachusetts flag, and the Prisoners of War flag. So behind them is our Centerville Sportsman Club. The Centerville Sportsman Club.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to stop you because Dan spoke to me about this before the parade.
Okay.
He said, you said it wrong last year. So, Centralville.
Oh, Centralville. Oh, there's no T in there. Look at that.
Yep. If I spelt it wrong, that's my... Oh, yeah, sorry. He corrected me, and I wanted to make sure that we said it correctly for him.
So the
I was going to say, but continue, Victor.
The Sportsman Club, the Centerville Sportsman Club, is made up of members of Dracut and surrounding towns. You often see them in their orange shirts organizing and supporting town events. They are extremely active in 3 of the Dracut scouting organizations, and we also want to thank them for all their help today with the staging area at the start of our parade. We had many members of the Sportsman Club assist us there, and we can't thank them enough. Without them, this parade wouldn't have gotten off, and we appreciate everything they have done.
Yeah, they were really, really great. And they did add an additional vehicle in the parade. Alan Young is actually driving his motorcycle, which is representing the 3 flags. He's got the Army, the United States flag, and he also, I believe he said it's a veterans flag. And that's him driving his nice motorcycle. He wanted to be able to show his support.
Hey,
There's Dan. Let's give
Dan,
a special
thank you
shout
again
out to
for all
Dan
your
Croce
help.
right there.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Think-
This is the Extraordinary Arts. They have quite a few people marching today. They have someone on roller skates. They have multi-hoopers, stilt walkers, winged dancers. This group's a very talented group. They're a local party entertainment company. They provide entertainment like the stilt walkers and LED performers for special events like weddings, public festivals, and private events. They have provided the acts you see here and have spent a lot of time practicing to be here today. Quite a skill to walk on stilts. I can't say I would not fall over.
And behind them we have the O'Halloran Irish Dancers, are a locally based group with most students from the Dracut area. They participate at local events like Old Home Day, the Arbors Assisted Living, and many local establishments on and around St. Patrick's Day. They have also danced at many birthdays, weddings, and other types of parties. This is a non-competitive group who dance for the love of it. Let's watch them as they dance.
Wow, what a talent. That is so cool. All right, coming up, you're going to see RGA Tire and Auto Repair. RGA Tire and Auto Repair is located in Pelham, New Hampshire. The truck today is driven by David Forrest, and they have a couple members from Dracut Baseball riding on the back here.
Coming up behind them is WJB and Sons Trucking. WJB and Sons is a father and son trucking company.
One of our first antique vehicles driven by Robert R. Roy. This is a white Buick LeSabre. Did I say that right? From 1963. It has 2 doors and it only has 20,000 miles on it.
And then we have Bernie Comis, an antique vehicle. Bernie is driving his 1917 Dodge Brother touring car, made the same year when World War I was going on. A movie was made about that time period. The name of the movie is 1917.
Pretty cool. And then after that, all the antique cars that you're going to see are part of the Dracut Car Club, which was established in 1959. This car club is over 100 members strong. Their weekly car shows are located at Burger King at Drum Hill in Chelmsford, Wednesdays, 4 p.m. to dusk, and all are welcome. Pretty cool to take a look at these antique cars and imagine if cars still looked like that driving around the roads.
Coming behind them is another antique fire truck for the Dracut Fire Department, and engine number 5. The Dracut Fire Department actively participates in the student awareness of fire education called Student Safe and the senior awareness of fire education called Senior Safe grant program each year, which are administered by the State Department of Fire Services. This allows for the firefighters to periodically visit the schools, the senior center, and make home visits to seniors, presenting fire safety education and lessons.
And then we have a couple more Dracut police cruisers.
And there's our
there's
veterans
Jerome.
agent. Jerome's our veterans agent.
Jerome is our new veterans agent. He's been with us since October, and he's great.
He's doing an amazing job for our veterans in town.
And then here we go
Here we
with
go,
the last
Ian,
couple cruisers
last-
bringing us home. And that, everyone, concludes today's Dracut Memorial Day Parade. Thank you for being with us.
And we'd like to thank the DATV for televising the parade, and thank the members of the DATV.
Yep,
for
and all
being
their
here
hard
today.
work for broadcasting today's Memorial Day Parade.
Thank you, and everyone enjoy and have a safe day. And again, let's remember our veterans today,
Yes.
which Memorial Day is in tribute to.
Yes, thank you to all of our veterans, and thank you for being here with us today.